Red Dot Award winner, and it is a brilliant product. We used to have this on about 4 or 5 years ago, and then it went away. I have loved these from the moment I got them home. They are finally here today for my host pick. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 of them. It's the lowest price ever seen on HSN. What is it? Well, it's a necessity. We're gonna take 1 outlet and turn it into 5. 1 outlet becomes 5 because there's never enough places to plug things in, but it's smart. Not only does it have surge protection to protect our electronics, when you see these outlets, they're all at 90-degree angles. You know, with a regular power strip, how you can't use all the outlets because the plugs are too big? This, you can absolutely utilize every single space on there. I have the only presentation for host pick. They're giving us free shipping and handling. I have a 3-pack of the gray, a 3-pack of the blue, I have a 3-pack of the red, a 3-pack of the white, and a 3-pack of the, I believe we're calling that the light gray at the side. They are magnificent. Talking of magnificent, television's very own Joe Harrison joins us tonight.
Great to be here.
It's wonderful to see you, Joe. Thank you for being here. Are you well? Are you well?
Man, I got 60 minutes with you.
Let go, Joe. Let go.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you.
Well, you know, this is one of these items where
yes.
My kids are now teenagers.
Yes.
And 10 years ago, when they didn't have cell phones and tablets and computers, it was so easy to plug something in.
Right.
And now, holy moly, like as the years go by, we just keep adding more and more electronics, more and more things to plug into our house.
Yeah.
Everything is smart. So everything has to be plugged in.
Everything.
Everything, so many things have to be plugged in. So what do? We've trusted these guys for decades. You get a power strip, it's got them all right there. It seems like it's a great idea, but then you start getting those bricks at home, you're like, oh man, this is gonna ruin it. You're like, do I plug it in the top one? Okay, I just lost 2 of them right there. Can I plug it in the bottom one? Maybe, I don't know, that's not really power safe right there. I mean, it just doesn't work. So you can't use these anymore. So PowerCube, Adam mentioned, they're red dot design because they're giving you a solution to a problem we all have where we need more outlets. So those same 2 plugs that I couldn't plug anything in, well, now I can plug one there. Like Adam mentioned, as you rotate it, it's rotating 90 degrees, so they don't interfere with the next one. And then you see the one right there, no problem, you plug that one in, everything plugs in, you just keep going. You're turning 1 plug into 5, and I still have another plug right there. Gives you all this power, all this connectivity with one single application. Now, the great thing about PowerCube is that it does have surge protection that is built into them. Because most of us would buy power strips, which don't have any surge whatsoever. So what happens in lightning strike? What happens when you get a power surge? All of your electronics, and a lot of times they go bad. And if there's just, the lightning hits it, the power surge hits it, and then they all break down. This one has a special power surge that's on the back side, so it's gonna protect all of your electronics. Even if you just plug this into your expensive televisions, your expensive computers, your expensive devices you have in your house, it will protect them because it has that surge built in. That is a super rare feature. But as you see, we've got the 5 different outlets on there. When you think about the places I wanna plug in, I don't have enough plugs. What are your options? Well, you can hire an electrician to add more outlets, and that gets super expensive. Just for us, my wife wanted to add another section in the bathroom to be able to plug in more items. Right. $300 for an electrician. Let me show you how simple it is right here. Okay. Because those 2 outlets that I have, if I just want to be able to plug something in, like for me, I just want to shave, Adam. Yeah. And my wife has this curling iron, she has this flat iron, she's got all these different things, and you just run out of room so quickly. Well, this one now turns that 1 outlet into 5. So I'm able to handle all these different devices. And all I had to do was I take the PowerCube, plug it into any outlet, and you're instantly gaining more power.
The white is selling the fastest. I have around 400 left. The light gray is in second place, around 350 there. This is the only chance to get it. For me, it's been probably 5 years since I've had the opportunity to present it, which is why I really wanted to bring it back for host pick. I see a lot of great gadgets and gizmos in terms of multiplying the outlets in the home. To me, this has always been my favorite just because I've used it the most. It's not overbearing, it's not oversized, it makes the most of what you want. 1 outlet becomes 5, and I can plug everything in. I'll do these colors again because we only have 5 minutes left and 3 of them are nearly gone. Again, this isn't an item that you're gonna see, you know, tomorrow and the next day and next month. It is the only scheduled presentation. This is the light gray. So that's, you can see the inside is the light gray. This is the all white. That's the best seller right now. This is the red in the 3-pack. Normally one of these you could spend $25 or so. You're getting 3 of them for $39 and free shipping and handling. This is the 3-pack of the blue, and then we have the dark gray. That's selling well as well, but it's the white and the light gray that is the fastest to sell out. Think about Father's Day. Think about stopping fighting with everybody over who's plugging what in. If you need more outlets in the bathroom or maybe in the kitchen, this is for you. Maybe your bedside nightstand, because you're plugging in this and you're plugging in that. Joe, this isn't some old-fashioned strip. It gives you all the technology. It's just smaller.
You're right, and it also gives you the power too. Most power strips, they have a limitation to the wattage. Each one of these can handle up to 1,850 watts of power. So if you want to use this in your kitchen, plug in a lot of appliances, you'll see that you'll use this throughout the year. Start thinking about when everyone's coming over, you got to plug in all those, all the hot pans and the hot stoves that you have to keep everything warm. No problem, you can plug all that in. For us, we're traveling on vacation, and we're a family of 4. There's never enough outlets in a hotel room, on a cruise ship, anywhere you decide to go, even if you take the kids to grandma's house. We travel with ours. We keep ours in our suitcase so we can always bring them with us, because you always need these extra little bits of power. Same thing like what you're seeing right here. I've got just one outlet, and I started plugging things in. What I have plugged in is I've got one phone, I've got 2 phones, I've got a tablet, I've got another tablet, and then if I want to plug in a computer, I can do that. So if you're always constantly fighting, like it's my turn to plug it in, it's my turn to power up my phone, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because PowerCube is that solution. And if you need a lot of power, 1,875 watts of power is a tremendous amount of power that you can plug into here. So if you start thinking about the other options that are out there, like I've seen these guys where it's 3 in a row. Sounds like a great idea, but then you go back to those power bricks. Most of our electronics, they have a brick. Do you plug it on the end? Okay, I've got one there.
But you're covering that up now.
It's useless. I mean, you're losing so much value out of it. Or if you decide to go even a little bit bigger, maybe you want something that has 5 outlets. Now I've got this massive thing here. This cost me $40 just by itself. Look how big this is. Like, do you want this on the kitchen island? Right. Do you want this plugged into everything? And it just causes a mess. Or you have PowerCube that you can tuck behind the couch, that you can tuck behind the television, that you can put right there on the counter, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outlets by plugging into one. And you also have that surge protection that's right there on the side that is going to protect anything that's plugged in. Now, Adam, the other thing is, when you start plugging things in, it gets a little difficult. You'll realize there's a little resistance, because every outlet actually has a child-proof lock that's built into it. So as you plug it in, you'll feel that click, you'll feel that pressure, so your kids won't be able to put anything in there that they shouldn't. So they're not only making this powerful, they're making it very safe to keep everything plugged into your life.
I mean, I see a lot of these types of products, and over the years, you know, like anybody, you have your favorites. This is the one I've used, and I've begged them to bring it back. PowerCube is really highly regarded. It's one of the more premium products. It's won multiple awards all over the world, and certainly here in the United States. Simple, clever, very smart. Every home should have one, because every home needs one. For Host Pick, they gave me free shipping and handling only for this presentation. For Host Pick, they brought in the colors, which I'm thrilled about, and instead of getting 1 or 2, you get 3 of them, which is great. I want to show you the best sellers, because we're taking final orders on white with 1,000 sold. White is the best seller. So if you want the white, order quick. This is the light gray, which is just as nice as the white. I love that. If you want a simpler design, you know, I have the fashion colors as well, the red or the blue. I have the blue in my son's bedroom. Blue is one of the original colors that they did about 3-4 years ago. And then one of the newer colors is the one I've been holding, which is the dark gray. It's clever, and Joe at $39.99. This is, in all the years I've seen it, this is the lowest price ever.
Lowest price per unit we've ever offered on there. And as we start to think about what you're gonna do for the rest of the year, we use these for Christmas. We plug all of our Christmas items in there. In my garage, I plug in all my power tools on there, because when you have a power strip, the problem you run into is, it sounds like it's great, you've got 4 right there, but then you start plugging things in, I lose all the space. You lose half of them, but with PowerCube, you take that same outlet, and then I can just, as I rotate through there, I can plug 5 things in with 1 single device. All you have to do is just plug it in. Notice it's also grounded too, so that's going to give you that extra layer of surge protection. Really, not extra power, but it's a power surge that we're protecting you from.
Stay right there for yours. 1,000 now reserved. I suddenly have laptops for hands.